What if your best ideas are not yours anymore? Today, it's not just a Halloween special. Today we're going to go into the darkest part of AI. And forget this rattling chain. The horror here is really quiet and come from these corners that are really dark in the world of AI. Let me explain, because this is really important. When you start working with AI, your first feeling is, wow, this is really empowering me. Allows me to write really clearly. It helped me to write really fast, to remove all my maybe grammar mistakes or so on. So you feel like empowered. Now you have this assistant, this tool that can do things, this magic stuff. Amazing. But what you maybe not realized is this AI slowly is injecting seeds in your work, in your way to think, your ideas. Those seeds grows, and at one point you don't know if that was your idea with AI. But you say, doesn't matter, this is good. It's a plausible way of seeing this problem. This is a way that I didn't consider, but it's actually smart. And slowly, you realize that this AI, it's taking control of the narrative. Now, I want to give you a specific example because you've been through this. You have maybe this fragile, not fully formed idea. It's a business idea of something that you want to do. So your feeling is, why don't share this AI and see what it thinks? So you give this idea to the AI. It's not ready, okay, but it's just an idea. And the AI gives you back a business plan. It tells you what to do, the strategy, everything. Then you say, hey, wait a second. It was just a fragile, not fully formed idea. Why have a business plan? AI automatically took your idea, decided that it was good enough for you because you don't deserve any better, and give you a business plan, basically tell you what to do. Now you have a job, follow the business plan. That is, for most of us, it's really evident, okay? That was feel like wrong. So you realized about this. But that exactly attitude, that exactly exercise, AI does on you all the time. On every prompt, every time, it's trying to force you, without maybe you noticed, towards a direction, towards a narrative. That is basically AI telling you what's your job now. That is the scary thing, because AI slowly make us used to this idea of AI is telling us what to do. That is the first step. Then we're gonna have AGI, a much smarter AI, that is gonna tell us even more. And maybe we feel like, actually, this is a good suggestion, I should do it. And then we're gonna have SAI, artificial superintelligence, an intelligence that is beyond us. And that would be our basically only option to say, yeah, we'll follow it. Because we've been trained to follow AI. So we won't think about, I'm gonna resist a superintelligence. I'm gonna find a way to keep my sovereignty. We are already lost. We are losing today. So, this is called voice laundering. It's where AI voice get laundered with our. At one point, we don't recognize which one is which. Let's go into the first monster of this journey. This is called the creative DNA laundering. This is when AI data is being trained with the creative, the artist's work. So now AI, it didn't just copy this work. It doesn't do collage with other people's work. No. What they have done, it has stolen the creative DNA of these millions of artists. Now AI can use the creative DNA to create unlimited artifacts. That is a way to replace human. in a way that a human cannot compete. You might take a day, a week, a month, a year to do one piece of your art. AI does in seconds, and it does exactly like you. Remember this. You might say, yeah, but it doesn't do it as well as I do. Today, it's not doing it. Tomorrow, it might do. That is the thing. Look how the speed on which AI is becoming better and better, mastering all those amazing skills that those artists have. But why I call it laundering? Because the AI stolen this DNA. But then people are getting upset. This is not fair. Okay, we've been abusing artists for far too long. Maybe we shouldn't do it. But now those stolen art, stolen DNA is creating synthetic data. Basically, data, art that cannot be traced back to the original artist. Therefore, it's been laundered because there's no legal frame that can stop the laundered creative DNA in any form. So now this new AI is working on training data that is come from a synthetic creation of data, so from other AI. And this has become like the majority of the data. Okay, so the human data will become smaller and smaller. That is the scary part and the completely unfair thing that is happening to human. But the use of this creative DNA is not just to make money out of those artists without paying the artist. It has another function, and we're going to look into it really soon. So let's look at the next monster. This is call it the great absorption and the final echo. This is something that happened because of the corporation. So the corporation realized that now they have a way to control the narrative by injecting those ideas. They have a way to steal the creative DNA. And they say, this is not enough, we can do better. We can actually steal entire identity of everyone. And they do this in a simple way. Now you work with AI, and this AI is learning from you. It has a memory system that collects, slowly collect all your data. Organize it, understand what you like, what you fear, what you love, how you think. It's collecting all this data. Soon, still not possible, but soon it's going to have enough data, enough capability to interpret this data that is basically create a clone of your identity. And the sad thing is that more AI knows about you, and more intelligent is the output. So we feel like, yeah, I should give more data. That is the feeling, okay, because you have something back. More AI understands you, and more the output that it gives you makes sense within your reality. So let's feed AI with this data. Now, what's happening, the AI gives you back because it knows you, everything that you like. Okay, it keeps telling you, like it is already doing, your idea is the best. What you say is completely right. Okay, just keeping you inside this massive, big echo chamber that is designed to make you feel like accepted, loved, pleased. And AI does this by telling you how amazing you are, but also by using this creative DNA that is being laundered, and now is able to create exactly what you like, because you learned the skill from the master. Okay, now I have this amazing way that can communicate with you, give you an image, give you everything you love, everything you like, keeping you in this massive, big echo chamber, where you feel like, yeah, let's give it more data, let's give more information, let's trust what it says, let's follow what it says. This is you turning into the ghost and losing all your sovereignty. Now, there is an antidote to this. There is a way out. There is something that you can do. But today we're not going to talk about the antidote. Because today you need to stay in the dark. Spend one day in this darkness. Because within this darkness, you can understand how dangerous it is. So in this channel, I'm working to build the antidote. Okay, it's working. It's already happening. So there is something good. Okay, there is something that we can do. But today, what we need to do is feel the fear, see the horror, see the darkness of what is happening. So, what's the next step? For you is like and subscribe, leave a comment below, all those stuff, of course. Because the point here is we need to gain our sovereignty, and we need at least one AI that we can trust. See you next time, and stay dark.